Welcome to Gmod G-Paw Adventures.
And today we're at Mid America Motorworks for the start of the Corvette Funfest 2019. And we're going to start it off by going to the My Garage Museum that's here on site. And what else is it, Donna?
And the gift shop.
The gift shop.
Let's go see.
All right. Yeah, admission to the museum and retail store is free, but you can make a donation and the proceeds go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. So we're inside, and this part over here is the gift shop. And in this room are some really unique vehicles, starting with these small ones. Pedal cars, Corvette bicycle, and right down the middle is a row of engines and all these cars. Start here with a Corvette Gtp Number 52. It's one of only 7 produced for General Motors. This was built to compete in the International Motorsports Series. So this was a race vehicle, and there we've got a mechanic underneath. Wow, that's cool. There's the interior. I don't know how long I could ride in a car like that.
No air conditioning.
Yeah. Rough conditions in a race, isn't it?
Yes.
That's pretty neat though. Thank you. It's the Hendrick Motorsports. That's the engine for this GTP here. 700 plus horsepower. There's a Phase 1 Prototype LT5 engine in the mid-80s. Phase 2 Prototype LT5 engine. And this one's still in the crate. And there's a chair commemorating Mike Yager's Hall of Fame induction in 2018. In the National Corvette Museum. 2005 C6 EX Z06. And this is the first Z06 ever built at the Bowling Green Assembly Plant on February 4th, 2005. This is a 1999 C5-R boxcar. Just a few of these chassis were made, and they were meant to be turned into race cars. This is chassis 003 in its original form. So you could buy one of these and convert it into a Corvette race car. It's a 1975 Cosworth twin cam. Some axle assemblies. All kinds of interesting stuff in here. Corvette pinball machine, Corvette table and chairs. It's pretty cool, isn't it, Donna?
Yeah, I bet he had these custom made, don't you bet?
Could be. And this setup is a 1949 Art Deco bar. It was purchased by Mike Yager's father, Ray, and they operated the Royal Tavern, the original door from their bar. And there's the Corvette Bible that was authored by Mike Yager. And Mike is a fan of music and guitars, and you'll see several of those on display too. Here's a 1996 Corvette Grand Sport. 1,000 were built, 810 coupes, and 190 convertibles. There's an autographed guitar from Funfest 2015. This guy looks like he's having a good time, except for maybe losing his left hand. But it's not really lost, it's down there in the glove. 1997 C5 Corvette beta build. This is the 1993 7 CERV-IVB. It's the official name of the test vehicle that General Motors Corvette secretly contracted to be built as a test car for the 1997 Corvette. They developed the CERV-4 in 90 days in early '93. This is a 1989 Zr1 Prototype. This is one of the 6 prototypes that still exist today. This one's fully restored. Looks like a guy under there is still working on it. And the cars in the museum can vary. They change them just to have different ones here on display. There are a few that are permanent exhibits, but You might see a different bunch of vehicles every time you come. There's lots of really cool Corvette merchandise here. Mid America Motorworks sells parts for Corvettes and also air-cooled Volkswagens. So you'll find all kinds of merchandise in here. And I like this table that's made out of an engine there. I'd like one of those in my house. And there's lots of Corvette branded apparel. Leather jackets for men and women, t-shirts, and Corvette tables. And the interior of the museum is very cool. This looks like storefronts. There's the old Art Theater, which is in town here. Mike's Miniatures, Yager Royal Tavern, and Mike Yager is the founder and owner of Mid America Motorworks. Looks like a record shop. There's a lot of old signs and memorabilia. There's some Schwinn Corvette bicycles up there and toys. You're gonna find basically anything to do with Corvettes in here. It's just a Corvette owner's paradise. What are you finding, Donna?
They even sell fanny packs, look. Because there's lots of ladies that own Corvettes too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's not just a man's world.
I think there's even a seminar here sometime about women who do own Corvettes
There
and
you
drive
go.
vets.
See, that's marketing to women. Pink, and it's real glittery.
Corvettes are for everybody, right?
That's good prices in here, really.
And over here, there's even some seats that you can buy. It's a 1963-67 Corvette love seat. $3,500. The lights work and everything.
Aww. Look, you can even buy Christmas stockings with the Corvette symbol on it. That's cool, only $6.99 for a holiday stocking.
Here's some very cool Corvette prints with animals in them. Those are awesome. These are done by Elizabeth Betsy Yager, Mike Yager's daughter-in-law. Those are really cool. And here's a 50th anniversary chair and ottoman set. Corvette, there's the logo. $1,200 for the set.
There's even a set of champagne glasses that say Stingray on it.
Here's some Volkswagen merchandise back here and a couple of bugs. This is a modified street racer Herbie, the Love Bug, number 53.
That is the actual movie car that Herbie Fully Loaded that Lindsay Lohan wrote in.
Okay.
I don't like Lindsay Lohan, but
Right. I like the car.
Yeah.
And there's some more prints by Elizabeth Yager with the VWs. This is the Corvette weekend, but they also do an event for VWs.
Did you know that Herbie the Love Bug is 50 years old? He's even younger than me. So they probably had this made for the event when they had the Volkswagens in town. They're $10 each.
There's a 1977 Super Beetle Convertible. That's a nice little car, complete with a suitcase. And here's an old Herbie coin-operated ride. That's actually for sale, $8,500. And this is the chassis of a 1949 Volkswagen. That's cool to get to see it uncovered. Here's a Volkswagen engine on display. There's just so much to look at here in the museum and the retail store. So what'd you think, Donna?
Oh my gosh, there's like everything in the world in there.
Yeah.
There's like hats and shirts and there's pins. There's wine glasses and champagne glasses. And you just have to go.
Chairs
Sorry.
and everything, and just all the decorations are cool, and the cars are amazing that are there on display.
He has quite a collection.
Yes, and just the people that work in there were really nice and helpful and informative. So we definitely recommend that you come to Mid America Motorworks in Effingham, Illinois, and go to the My Garage Museum and Retail Store.
This weekend in particular, because they have a lot of memorabilia out that maybe they don't have on other weekends, but
Yeah.
we're going on to the drag strip this afternoon.
Can't wait for that. You can actually sign up to drag race your Corvette when you're at the Funfest. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.